you've gotten some confidence at singing the scales from the last video. Not only being able to sing the pitches accurately, but having it memorized so you can do so on the spur of the moment with any pitch. Let's make sure of that. So we're going to choose a pitch. I'm going to start on a B flat. Oh, 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 oh. Check yourself with your pitch app. Move the pitch randomly. Oh, oh, oh. Now move the key pitch randomly all around and make sure you can sing the scale accurately from any starting point, up and down. So far we've been doing that with an ah vowel sound, but it's time to learn solfege syllables. If you're familiar with the movie The Sound of Music, you may remember Maria teaching the children to sing with do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Those are solfege syllables. They are particularly important to us because they correspond to the shape notes in our songbooks. Each shape note reflects a syllable in this system. When you learn these syllables, you also learn the intervals or distances the voice must move to sing each pitch. That eventually makes sight singing easier. Let's sing the scale substituting the solfege syllables for the ah sound that we've been using. So we go back to a pitch. No, do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Going to pause it right there. I would recommend that you do your scale exercises with these syllables while checking yourself with the vocal pitch monitor. After all, you need to memorize the syllables anyway, and so singing them is the best way. Sing them up and down so you have the names memorized in order both ways. Do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. You want to make sure you're hitting the pitches accurately while singing them. Don't skimp on this work. It's incredibly important. And this might be a good time to answer this question. Do I really have to sing all that well if I'm just leading songs? Well, I have a three-part answer to that. Number one, you're not just leading songs. You're worshiping the God of heaven and earth. Do your best. But number two, you need to be able to sing your best. If you aren't trying to do your best, then are you really that serious about presenting the songs in the service that you're presenting? I've heard song leaders get up, and of course, they are heard over much of the singers in the congregation. And if they're singing off pitch, it really creates a terrible dissonance in the overall sound of the song. And we don't want to do that when we're trying to lead a song. And so when we talk about the music we present, we need to help the congregation realize that the pitches that they are hitting, they need to try to hit them accurately. Now, they may not be able to do it as well as the next person, but it's that we're doing our best that's really important. And then number three, at some point, we're probably going to want to teach the congregation a song that they're not familiar with. They're going to struggle with getting it if I can't give them an accurate presentation of what it sounds like. And I've heard this happen. Some well-meaning brother gets up and he wants to teach the congregation a song, but for some reason he does not have the melody down. And he tries to present it, and the congregation just is not going to be able to get it. What are you going to do if the altos and the tenors ask you how their part goes in a song that you're teaching them? Are you going to be able to sing that part to them so that they can then pick it up? The bottom line is that we need to equip ourselves to do the best we can. No, you don't have to be perfect. Don't kid yourself into believing or thinking that there is such a thing as a perfect voice. There's no such thing as the perfect voice. We're human beings. We just need to do our best. Keep working on these scales, and we'll move on to the next step in our next video.